Hey everybody, and what's up? The baby and I had a late start today. It is currently, I'm pretty sure it's 12 o'clock already, but I am so sore. Like, my legs, my knee especially, is just hurting from yesterday. I was playing with the kids at the pumpkin patch, jumping on this like bounce, like it's almost like a jump house, but theirs is a little different at the pumpkin patch because it's almost like a big pillow or whatever. But anyways, so I was playing really rough with the kids, having so much fun on there. And because I'm so old, yes, you guys are probably looking at me like, she don't look old, but overall, yes, I am actually pretty old. I'm not gonna reveal my age because I challenge you guys to figure it out. So, yes, I am old. I had a lot of fun at the pumpkin patch with my sister, her friend, my brother-in-law, with the kids, and my sister's friends' kids. It was just really awesome. Oh, I'm so sore. It was so funny because this morning I was telling my dad how, well, I wasn't telling him, I was asking him if he had any leg braces because my dad, being a retired Air Force, he's had so much done to his knees and legs. He's pretty much handicapped. So I asked him if he had anything that I can borrow, and the fact that my best friend left her crutches at my house. So I was like, I'm just gonna go back to using crutches and my leg brace or whatever brace I can use. And so oh my gosh, I'm so sore. I can't even freaking walk. Like, it just looks like I just have a stick up my butt. So the baby and I are gonna head over to Walmart. I have a couple things that I needed to do before I pick up my son within an hour to an hour and a half, if anything. And we'll see what we're gonna do. I don't think we're gonna do much because of the fact that my whole body is just aching. I actually ended up having a really crazy asthma attack yesterday. Luckily, I always carry my inhaler. My son also has asthma as well too, but he was doing a lot better than me. I think it was because when I was bouncing on that little bounce house thing or whatever that they had at the pumpkin patch, because I was playing with my oldest one and trying to knock her off of it, just, having fun, and we were playing popcorn as well too, it caused my asthma to, have an effect that I just realized that I was just having such a hard time breathing. And of course my older sister, being the joker as well too, she was busting up some jokes. And yeah, so if you guys check out my video from yesterday, you'll see that we went to the pumpkin patch and all the things that we did. It was really interesting. We ended up having to leave an hour or 2 hours later after my sister had left because of the fact that we were just being swarmed with mosquitoes. It was literally like that bad out there. And so luckily I'm always prepared. As a parent, I with my third child, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna be more prepared than I was, with my other two kids, because the more kids or the next child you end up having, you realize that, shoot, you really need to be prepared when you have kids. It's that crazy that you really need to be prepared. Always carry like a thing of wipes, extra wipes, a package of wipes, whatever it is, clothes, whatever, things that you'd be like, okay, well, even if that doesn't happen, like with the whole mosquito thing and the fact that I had carried mosquito spray, you never know. You never know as a parent. Even if you don't don't even have kids, but the fact that just being prepared and having that stuff in your car or whatever, your purse, whatever it is, but just being prepared makes it so much easier, even when it comes to the unexpected days of the events that you end up having. So yeah, it was really interesting. And those of you who do accept my challenge on trying to figure out how old I am, just remember, Asian people, you have to be very careful about their age, because our looks may be like 20 years younger, 40 years younger, but our age is pretty high. So keep in mind. And if I end up getting like 1,000 subscribers, which I highly doubt, because I'm a new vlogger and, you know, I'm just new to this, and maybe not a lot of people see my vlogs or my videos that interesting, but as we go through the days or my life, you'll see that it is pretty interesting. It is pretty crazy at the same time, especially when I'm having to deal with my two ex-husbands. Yes, I am divorced twice, and you know, I never thought I would ever be divorced twice, but it is what it is. Thank God I'm not like divorced my sixth. But and after my second divorce, I just realized, you know what, just being with my kids and just, you know, having nobody else in our lives makes it so much easier. And if that's how life has to be, then that's just how it has to be. But overall, yes, I am divorced twice, and if I do end up getting 1,000 subscribes, likes, whatever, you know, I will then reveal my age. But I will leave that up to you guys to figure that out. Comment below, whatever, message me, whatever it is that you guys need to do to be like, oh, well, I think you're this age. Because trust me, I'll give you a hint. I am legal enough to buy alcohol. So yes, I am past 21. Because when I buy alcohol, whatever, you know, when I'm at the restaurants or whatever it may be, sometimes people kind of look at me like she's really, like, she looks young, but when they look at my ID, they're just like, no way. Like, they're in such shock that they're like, how do you do it? I'm like, it's not how I do it, it's the fact that I am Asian. Filipinos are Asian. Doesn't matter what Asian you are, Cambodian, Chinese, Japanese. Dude, my mom, she's like 100 something, and she looks like she's like in her late 40s, early 50s. Crazy. So yes, keep in mind that we Asians take a whole different level when it comes to, you know, how old you are. Can never figure it out. So I went to Walmart and I had gotten myself a selfie stick. My sister has one and she let me borrow hers, so I tried it out. Well, I pretty much just checked it out, you know, and so I thought to myself, well, maybe I should buy myself one, because it works for a camera, and you know, and it might be helpful for me instead of me just always sticking my hand out when I record and whatnot. And so we'll see how this helps. Plus I see a lot of people have them too as well, but I guess I'm just so used to using my arm and just, you know, taking really good pictures that way. But I mean, if this takes even better pictures, then hey, I guess it was worth buying. It really didn't cost much, so I'm glad about that. I know the 99-cent store sells them too, but really 99 cents, they're not always that great. So we're gonna head out. I have to pick up my son, and we'll see how he's doing, because sometimes he goes through his days. But we're gonna head out. So I had planned on getting some ice cream for the baby and me, and it looks like the baby decided to take a nap. She is so passed out. That sound is so wrong. Kiss a girl and I'm over here sitting licking ice cream. Wow. Okay, so I'm checking out my selfie stick, and it's pretty interesting. I mean, it looks like it's very helpful. I'm so old school, but it is what it is. And psych, this is my selfie stick. I'm using my sister's. I'm such a dork, but yeah, I'll eventually use mine. Just using my sister's. It's the same, but just different colors. There is Miss Bossy. She's asleep. But yeah, it looks like I'm gonna start using a selfie stick. It gives like a very good angle view, whatever you wanna. You know what's so cool is every time I write anything on the back of my window, I get people honking at me, giving me a thumbs up, and I think that is so cool because it really makes me feel like my message or whatever it is, that it's so positive, even if it's funny, because I do put a lot of funny stuff on the back of my window, but it makes me feel so good that people would, you know, honk and give a thumbs up, or just, you know, give a smile, whatever it is that, you know, whatever I put on the back of my window. Because especially in April, I put like a whole bunch of autism stuff that supports my son, and I get a lot of honks because I always put, you know, honk if you support, and I get a lot of honks, and it amazes me how many people, you know, support autism, because sometimes I feel like a lot of people don't. But the fact that autism kids, adults, you know, they're special too, just as, you know, all of us are. And so I thought that was really cool, because as I was driving over here to my son's school, oh, I don't think you guys can see, but yeah, as I was driving over to my son's school, this lady came right up to me honking, and she was like giving me the thumbs up, and I was just like, oh, okay, you know, so I gave her a thumbs up back, and I think that's pretty interesting. Yeah, I do get some negative things from, you know, certain people. When I was at Walmart, this guy was just standing right behind my car, and I'm just kind of like, okay, you know, like, yes, it is a message, but at the same time, I'm just, you know, just want other people to talk to their kids, because you don't know if your kid is being bullied, or if, you know, if your kid's being the one that's bullying other kids. And so he mumbled something underneath his breath that, you know, I heard him mumbling, but I didn't hear what he said, and he just walked away. So, and it was kind of funny that he parked right next to me, so thank God I was like leaving. But yeah, it really, you know, makes me happy and puts a good vibe to me that people are honking to let me know that my message out there is, you know, is something that they're just like, you know, we like it, we support it, and yeah. Come to find out, my selfie stick does not work. I plugged it in, I don't understand, it's supposed to be easy to use, but it just does not want to take pictures. I plugged it in and everything. I followed the directions. Like, seriously, I read the directions on how to use a damn selfie stick. Like, how difficult can it be? But I guess I'm gonna have to return it back? Return a selfie stick back, really? It's supposed to be easy to use, but my selfie stick does not work. So I got my new selfie stick, and I guess the button on the other one it was defected. So I tried out the new one that I just got, and it works. So I'm happy about that. Once again, I have to go to Walmart because I have to do something for my sister that she wants me to take care of. If anything, then I'll have to go to Home Depot. Seriously, my body is freaking hurting me. Oh my gosh, who knew that being so old, thinking that you can run, jump, and play, whatever, but oh, like it just hurts to walk it. Like my right leg is just, my knee, it's mostly my knee, it's hurting me, and it sucks being so old. But the kids and I are heading to Walmart so we can take care of something for my sister. And then I think after that we're gonna just go home and then probably just call it a day, just because I don't really want to do anything because my body's hurting. I'd rather just be back in crutches and cast, my leg cast or whatever. And so we'll see what happens. I don't know. Start the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everyone's ready. Seriously, this guy almost just crashed into us. It was really insane. Oh my gosh. We came up to a red light, and this guy, I just seen him from behind me, and he was just speeding. And sure enough, I know damn well he was so close to hitting us. Freaking insane. Wow. And sure enough, he doesn't even have a bumper. This guy is a crazy fucking driver. Wow. Damn, this lady ran over a garbage bag with some shit in it, and she got it stuck in her wheel. That sucks. Okay, everybody. Well, we're gonna call it a day. We had such a big day, having to keep going back and forth to Walmart and home, and
I hope you subscribe Mommy's video and give Mommy's video a thumbs up, and I hope you like Mommy's video. Bye bye.
Yeah, you know what it is. Guess who's back, baby?